Nokia and Microsoft have had talks about a potential merger, long believed to be the one natural lifeline that could rescue the flagging Finnish phone giant. Microsoft decided not to move forward with a deal to buy Nokia's handset business after recent talks faltered over price and Nokia's still slumping market position. Sharon Terlep has the Wall Street Journal's exclusive on recent talks. Sharon, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so Microsoft has long argued it didn't need to buy Nokia because, look, Nokia has already agreed to make all of its smartphones, base all of its smartphone on the Windows mobile operating system. So why did they start talking?
Sure. I mean, they had that agreement, and Microsoft has long maintained that, but that agreement really has not gotten either of these two companies very far. I mean, there's still laggards in the market. They still haven't figured out how to compete. So Microsoft is looking, is looking at a lot of things, and this would have been one way to take a different direction.
And so what were the factors behind why the talks broke up?
I mean, a big part of it was price. I mean, that's one of the main reasons. And then Nokia's position is just,
I want to show
it's very unstable. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Hi. I just want to show Sharon quickly, just to underline the factor. You mentioned that these guys are laggards. Let's show people the market share data. Here you go. This is the market share for particular vendors. As you can see, Samsung leads worldwide. Apple is second. Nokia is, once upon a time, this is a company that had a market value of over $300 billion during the bubble. And we've seen that, for instance, also OS share, operating system market share. There you see Microsoft, its biggest delivery vehicle, are Nokia smartphones, really is nowhere at this point. And do you think, Sharon, that, look, they say that these talks aren't going to come back, it's not going to happen. Do you believe it?
Yeah, I think you never rule anything out here. I mean, the thought is that the talks won't come back. Certainly nobody's saying they're, 100% off and there's no way they could return. I mean, the future for both these companies is a little uncertain right now. So, I mean, certainly anything's possible.
One asset that Nokia really has that people is now probably more appreciated has to be the maps. Navtech. This is just to let people know, there are only really 3 sources of global maps, and for your smartphones, location is exceptionally important. We saw with the Apple Maps fiasco a year ago. Navtech is one of 3, along with Google Maps and a Dutch company, TomTom. Is that an asset that Nokia can turn into cash?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly an attractive asset. There's NSN, the joint venture. So Nokia has assets. I mean, I think part of the issue is that Microsoft and Nokia already have a very close relationship. So it's not as if they can't work together and benefit anyway. So there has to be a strong case to made for an outright acquisition.
Sharon, you also mentioned in your story that this could put other parts of Nokia in play.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Nokia entertained these talks, I mean, they have, strategically they're looking at different things. They're kind of on the map now with somebody who might be willing to play ball. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect that this is the last we're going to hear out of Nokia.
Okay. Talk about, you mentioned the Nokia Siemens Networks business. I don't think a lot of people know what that is. What is it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the joint venture they have with Siemens. I mean, that generates a lot of revenue. That's something that has been looked at and talked about. I think that that's something that we could see changes with as well.
Okay, Sharon Terlep, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.